Good afternoon, everybody. So this is how to get started up with scouting on Facebook. So you firstly add on to your profile. Okay, so it's loading. So you need to have first thing you can jot this down. You need to have a custom Facebook banner. Okay. So for professionalism, you need to have a professional Facebook picture, as we all know. So the next thing is that we'll move into the bio section. Let's go to the about page. Before starting on Facebook, you need to set up your profile. The client need to know where you live, if you are single, if necessary. Most of them don't care about that, but it's quite important to fill in the information and options that Facebook give you. So your workplace as well. You can fill in a few things there, where you graduated from. Things like that basically. Just fill in your about and make it basic, not fake.
People are this thing that
So
we do something like that.
the next thing that you're going to do is that it, all the details aren't quite necessary, but you can just include them in your Facebook profile. Then you go to your bio. You find other people in your field, but I basically use LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
But I basically use people from LinkedIn to get what I'll put in my bio. I'll use their headline, or you can just go over to Upwork and get something like this. For example, take a look at my own, helping founders and businesses build mobile apps that users love. Then mobile app developer and UI/UX experience. So your intro is not that long on Facebook. It's not like other platforms like LinkedIn. Okay, so as I was saying, the intro on Facebook is not that long to put in your bio. So you can just put something short and detailed like this. You can find something better, but you can make use of this. Just revamp it. So we head over. Basically, for this section, I'm not really teaching you the scouting part. We've not yet moved to the scouting part now. But after we are done with this, I'll move you to the next step of the training. Yes, so we are moving over to the posting. You need to have number one, you can write this down, your brand color. And number two, you need to have your brand text. And the next thing you also want to take note of is that you must have contact information on your Facebook. But basically, if you don't want to put in your number on your Facebook, you can just put in your portfolio website, like what I did here. Here is it. So if they come to my profile and they click it, it's just going to take them to this website. This is just a one-page website. You can find something better. Or if you have a portfolio, you can also do that. I got this website from vzy.io. It's very easy to get it. Yeah, so as I said, on vzy.io, you will get a website that you can use. So on your website, you can put your email, like as I put here. You can put your email. So it's going to direct them to another place, your WhatsApp link. But basically, it's better to put your WhatsApp link and then have a custom link saying this. Ah, I wish my WhatsApp was here, but it's not. It would have been more explanatory. So on your website as well, you can also put your mobile phone number, because most people on Facebook don't actually access it on PC. Most clients they just access it on their mobile phones, but they can actually click in your email and get in touch with you instead of putting it on your Facebook. So back to Facebook.
On Facebook.
Okay, so as I said, let's head back to the profile. So you need to have a pin post in the profile, because your Facebook bio doesn't is not so long. Let me show you an example here. I put in all the characters here, because it's not long enough to include full details about you. So you can share that in a post. But on my previous Facebook, I actually talk more about myself and post my profile picture there. But I didn't really do it on this one because this is not actually my real Facebook. This is just Facebook for business. Because actually, most clients don't want to work with people younger. I've tested that out already. So this is the face I use basically for my clients. About that, let's go to the pin posts. On your pin post, you need to have number one, what you want them to know about you. For example, now I put in this text here: struggling to get users to download your app. Mostly, if they come to my profile, they will know I'm all about app and all. So you can put what you do, if it's email marketing or any other skill. So this basically here is to work with me or book a consultation, or they should message me now. And I also embedded my WhatsApp link here. So if they click this, it can directly go to my WhatsApp. Yes. So back to Facebook again. So you can also include samples of your work, but your profile should not be overflowing with samples as well, because it should also include general posts on, let me say for example, this, on how they can get more people to come to their app, because I'm basically preaching app marketing and other skills as well. So let's move into getting clients on Facebook. So I'm going to teaching you how to be getting clients on Facebook. So the number one step is to go to Google, or go to your browser. Yeah, to go to your browser and search on, let me see, I'm targeting laundry. Okay. Let me look for something more professional that can need my skill. Let me say a corporation company groups on Facebook 2025. So if you are using other browsers like Brave and all, it's not really going to bring in most Facebook groups. So you switch it to Google. Okay. Okay. So you can also target the location Facebook groups on Facebook in the US. In the US. The reason why we are searching it on Facebook to get the particular group is on Google, I mean, to get the particular group is that Google will bring in the most recent one, to bring in the most active groups, because there are some groups that don't actually have recent posts and the admins are not really active as well. So there don't be enough posts on the groups. So let me say we pick this for example. Okay. So this is a page. No, not really what we're looking for. What we're looking for. So if I think water compression company in the US, it isn't bringing a lot of list for us of groups. So we can just head on to Facebook and actually, let me show you another way to get the groups. So you head over to this section. You head over to this section, then click on groups. So now you can now target the locations you want the group to be on. If you want it to be near me, if you are actually looking forward to working with Nigerians, you can actually put near me. But as for me, I want to be working with foreigners, United States, or better still, Milwaukee. So it depends on where you want to target actually and the company you want to work with. Okay. Let's just pick a group here. Since okay. If water compression company don't actually work, I think real estate should work a lot better in the US. Real estate, house, for rent. Okay. Okay. So the first thing to note about all these Facebook groups is that when you click on something like this, you finally add on to the people. The people that own these groups, it should determine the amount it will determine the type of people that will be inside the groups actually. So let's head over to this admin profile. Let's check out their websites. Okay. So this person doesn't have a responsive website. That's the first thing we note about this person, and I'm not really sure if this. So we will move over to the next admin and check him out. Okay. So let's check this out as well. So their website is not really responsive and it's telling me back to safety. So let's head on to under group because we need to trust the admins if they are real or not before we can start scouting people inside the groups. So let me target the locations once again. Let me target the location. Say Italy. Okay. Let's go head over to the people. Yeah. Okay. I think this should be a lot better, sure. This should be a lot better. This should be a lot better. Mm, okay. So I think this person is actually what believing because the person has been on Facebook for quite some while. And what I would actually see is the longevity of the posts. And so this is not actually necessary. You can just write on and start scouting for people in the Facebook groups. So I'm going to check some other things as well. Yeah, so we can head over to the group and okay. Yeah, so let's head over to the group. So the first people are you would like to be scouting are the people that just recently joined the group. For example, this girl. Okay, so most of these things can actually be scam. I don't want to waste my messages on this kind of people. You can try them out actually if they will convert. Okay. So I would like to be scouting this man actually. But it's quite good to view the profile because I Facebook limits me from the amount of people I can send messages to. So I think it's quite real. It's quite real. So now let me add him as friend first. Okay. Let me send a message. So it seems like I can't send a friend request. So let me craft out something short to send to this kind of person. So I think it's into connection management CCO. Well, people like this actually, I don't have anything to actually preach to them that it will be more specified on what they do. I'll just send a message like, and I also want to make mention of something. There is no there is no format in sending Facebook messages and getting. Okay, so I can just craft something out like, hello Martin, I see you've been in business for quite some time now. Okay, I can just put a comma. Do you have mostly why I'm crafting the message in this way is that most of them, the only reason they will be engaged to your message is if you ask something related to their business. Like, let me say for example, you are a puff puff seller and someone comes to meet you and just be all like, um do you have flour available for baking up to 1,000 puff puff? You want to respond to that kind of message because it's relating to your business, and you may think maybe the person wants to purchase from you, or the person wants to patronize, or the person sha wants to bring customers to you. So that's why I actually ask questions based on their business. Hope you all understand what I'm saying over
Yes.
there. Okay. So do you have any available homes for listing, or or oh, this is almost gone safe. So you can also say, or do you have any colleague? Okay. Or do you must make sure you don't make any grammatical error in sending your messages. Okay. So do you have any colleague or business, okay, call colleague or business partner who have properties available available label for sale. So this is actually a message based more on the questions and all. So you can actually give it spacing as well. And there's no actual need for best regards and put your name under it, because most clients already believe that the first thing they look at when a new person send them a message is they'll look at the name. Let's say for example, this person over here, if the person send me a message, the first thing I'm going to check before even clicking the message is the name. Let me say this person, the first thing I'll see is the name. The first thing I'm going to see here is the name before seeing any message. So let's send this to the person. So this is actually a nice way to come to a person's DM. You can copy this. I'm not saying you should copy and paste and send mass DM. It's not actually compulsory to send DMs. So after, cause this is an admin. Okay, it's just a new person that just started joining the group. So you can now join the group. Mostly how I get most of my clients is through groups. Actually, it's through groups. Because we will be submitting posts for sale. You can short thing. Okay, so I agree. You should make your question longer because the people that are reading this message are admins, and I think groups like this they'll need to read your posts before you make before the post become public to people in the group. So it depends on the kind of on the kind of messages you put in that will determine if they'll accept your post or not. So I don't make posts in other groups, but let me give you an idea of a post. Who is having, or you can just put who is also having having issues with let me say with water supply in. Okay, so mostly post like this you want to put in the location. Let me look for Italy. So I'll get a specific location. So this is let me look for the one that might Milan. Let me put Milan. Okay, supply in Milan. In Milan, Italy. Milan, Italy. Post like this is going to be very engaging. Actually, it's going to be very engaging for people, and you can just make the post and you can also add other groups to it. For example, I have a lot of real estate groups and all, so you can just to save time, you can just send it to other groups as well. So so you can just send it just like that. So you can make a post and it's going to be in review, I guess, by the admin. And posts like this are very sure the admin is going to accept them because they are not based on personal self promotion and other things. That's basically how to get clients through groups on Facebook. So the next step I'm going to be teaching you is how you can get Facebook clients through your feed. So let's head on to the feed page and let's get started with this. So your feed is actually a place where most recent posts are going to appear. You see this post 2 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago. So AI data Apollo cheaper cheaper. I think it's basically advertising its skill and itself. So 7 minutes ago posts. So this is actually a way to get posts. Actually, the skill I would suggest to get more clients from is lead generation. Because most of these people, even freelancers, actually need clients. Actually need clients. So you can just say to them that What about if I give you this amount of clients and you pay me this amount? So actually there are no posts I really want to comment on here. There are no posts I really want to comment on here because they are mostly about loan, and who wan borrow loan? I don't need a loan actually now. I will never need a loan sha, but let's continue. For Facebook messaging I suggest you send 5 DMs per day, 5 short DMs, not on your skill actually. Well, it's also nice to send DMs on your skill, but I don't suggest that because people don't actually care about you or your skill. They want to care how you can help them with their business. Although your skills can help them, but the only thing that I want them to message you back is if they find the need to reply you. So you can write this down. You can send 5 DMs per day on Facebook. And the second thing is that you can also make comments. Let's say for example, I got some reply on some comments from all these famous bloggers. For example, let me give you Mr. Beast. I got one of my clients some time ago from Mr. Beast commenting. Although it was not on this Facebook though. The other one got blocked because I was actually sending 20 DMs per day, 30 DMs per day, and it actually affected my Facebook. It's also nice to send that amount of DM, but as for me, I don't do that anymore. So posts like this, they are new posts and a lot of people are going to see them. So I can just put in something like this. Well, actually let me just give you how I usually get more reaction on my posts and also more people to comment on that. You could actually post under Mr. Beast page before on Facebook, but I think he noticed that and he removed it. So you need to make your comments the top comments. For example, let me post something like, I didn't watch the video, but
You see the girl to
for
your left,
something.
and then one of the brothers. Yeah,
So
I see that footage before I go out.
so let me pause the video and just say, whoa, this challenge was great. This challenge, this challenge was great. But who else is thinking of growing their social media? Um Available to help you out. To help you out. Just book a free consult consultation at, so you can put your website there. For example, mine is devapp.vzy.io. But the main reason why I suggested you use something like vzy.io is because most other platform like Wix is going to be more longer. vzy.io just put their short domain behind your normal domain. So you can just blast this into the comment section. For commenting, it's better you just mass comment. So see posting, see posting. um okay, so it's gone. So you can, so as per the commenting, you can go on other bloggers posts, like other bloggers posts actually, and you can go to um let me say you are a email marketing expert. Do Mailchimp have a page? Let me see. Okay, they have a page, Mailchimp. So you can go to MailChimp page and all and make comments based on your skill actually. They don't even have interaction with MailChimp. You can actually work for companies like this. I'm just saying if you miss their requirements. But if others see your comment, they can actually hire you. So the next thing we are going to look at is pricing of clients and other things. This recording is going to end in the next 5 minutes. So I'll just take you a brief intro on how to price your clients. I wish I could show you a chart. I had this one of my clients, but it's not really there are no recent charts under them. So yeah, let me just give a brief intro. For example, if your client says how much do you charge as well, you most people will say what's your budget, and the client will keep insisting. Those kind of clients don't have idea on what amount of value you want to offer to them. So as a expert, you need to stick to your price. Let me say you want a custom app. You can just say 3K. I'll charge you 3K for the app. No long talk, no something like that sha, cause it has happen a lot of time when clients ask for pricing then and I'll be like how much do you think you can pay? The clients won't believe you are an expert. That looks more like a scam actually, because they believe that an expert should have their own pricing and how much they'll pay according to the amount of value they'll give to their business. So another thing about that is that you don't need to rush into the pricing for new clients. It's not advisable. You need to explain the full details of the project, and if you can put in a breakdown. A breakdown is actually where you list the things that you do for the clients. Like let me say you an email campaign, yeah, an email campaign, email templates and other things. I don't do email marketing, but I believe that's more explanatory to you. So I think that should be it. There's something I want to say. Okay, so most clients will actually ask, or you can tell them that how you want to get paid and all. You can actually suggest freelancing platforms like Upwork. I will not suggest Fiverr, but Fiverr is more easier because they could just order your gig directly. I'll suggest Upwork or directly to your Payoneer or PayPal account. So I would request those platform Upwork, Payoneer or PayPal. Most clients actually use PayPal, and which has stopped me in the early days on receiving payment because I thought PayPal was a scam and all that stuff sha. So that's actually basically how to take them off Facebook platform and getting your payments, and make sure you deliver quality work to the clients so they can come back and order you. Applause to God Almighty. Happy.